For some reason, when you open up a business with someone, I think it's because you have to be 1,000% honest with each other. And a lot of times people take honesty and critique personal. Even if they tell you to your face that they're not taking it personal, they still take it personal. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Impeccable Beats. I talk all things business, entrepreneurship, aesthetics, and I like to be motivational as well. So if you're into any of those things, make sure you hit the subscribe button right there. If you're not new here, welcome back to another video. Y'all already know what it is. When I'm sitting down, that means I am about to drop some gems. So I got my notebook ready here. I hope y'all have your notebook ready as well, because today is going to be very juicy. Okay, one of my subscribers asked me an amazing question. I wanted to dedicate a whole video to her question instead of just typing out an answer, because I feel like a lot of people can benefit from this video. So today's topic is going to be, should you open a business up with your friend or family member, and whether that's a good idea or not. First things first, ask yourself a few questions before you decide on making that big step. So first of all, what is your friend or family member's purpose or goals for the business? And this includes short-term goals, long-term goals, all of that. And you also write a list of those things too, and make a comparison. Don't write it together because you don't want each other stealing ideas. You want it to be absolutely genuine and match up and see if your goals align, because opening and starting a business and running a business requires a lot from both parties. Whether you open it up yourself or you have a co-partner or business partner, you want to make sure that both of you guys are on the same page. This is going to save you from a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements, and making sure both of you guys are loyal to the business. A business is basically like a baby. It needs to be catered to, it needs to be taken care of. You need to do the things to help it grow and be successful. You want to make sure that you guys want to raise your baby the same way. The second question that you should be asking yourself is, what is your friend or family member's work ethic like? Are they lazy? Do they like to work? Are they ambitious? Are they goal driven? Have you seen them making steps for the future? Do you see them talking a lot about this business that you guys want to open up? Do you see them brainstorming? Like, what is their work ethic like? Are they punctual? Do they want to be the first one in the building? Like, what are they like? This is huge, because as a business owner, especially having a partner, you don't want to be the one that's doing all the work, but yet you have to split your profits. That's not going to make you happy in the long run. And besides money, it takes a lot of energy and time to run a business, and you just don't need the extra stress of taking on more work when the whole point was to split it up. So question number three that you need to ask yourself: how does your friend or family member take feedback? Ooh, this is such a good one. Are they open to critique? Oh my goodness, this is such a good one, because there are a lot of people out there who don't know how or don't like receiving feedback or critique. And if they are one of those people, or if you are one of those people, don't open up a business, period. And don't open up a business with a friend or a family member, because one thing about it, when it comes to life in general and a business, there's always room to improve. So if you don't want feedback, this just isn't the place for you, because you want to take in feedback for your business and you want to give someone else feedback, especially if they're your business partner, or even if it's you. You want to receive feedback so you can be your best self, or the business can be its best self. People who don't know how to take critique are literally the worst people to be around, because how can you believe that you're perfect and everything that you're doing is perfect? And another person that's the worst to deal with is someone who takes feedback or critique as if you're telling them they're not good enough or they're useless. Like, they just take it and they twist it and they make it negative when all you're doing is trying to help. Do not work with those type of people. You will regret it. So question number 4, another amazing question that you need to ask or just see within that friend or family member, and even stranger. All of this goes all together: friends, family members, strangers, business partner, whoever you're trying to collab with. All these questions intertwined with whoever you're trying to open up a business with. So how do they spend and how do they save? Are they frivolous or are they a smart spender and saver? This is really vital, and this is key for the business, because sometimes a lot of people get it confused and they think that every dollar made in the business should be spent, 1, on themselves, or 2, on every little single thing that they can think of for the business, and there's no money saved for overhead and the breakdown of running a business. So it's very important to find a partner that's smart financially. Running a business, especially in the beginning, there's not a lot of profit at all being brought home for yourself. A lot of it is being recycled into the business. You and your partner needs to understand that. So that means keeping your spending at a minimum as you can and saving a lot of money. 1, for product, and 2, when you get to that point, to pay yourself. So if you have someone that's impatient and doesn't understand that, they're just not a good partner. Okay, so number 5, this question is very important. Are you okay with possibly losing your friend or family member's relationship? I ask this because I'm not trying to spew negativity to you, but it's actually a very valid question. Because for some reason, when you open up a business with someone, I think it's because you have to be 1,000% honest with each other, and a lot of times people take honesty and critique personal. Even if they tell you to your face that they're not taking it personal, they still take it personal slightly. There's just something about it. I don't know what it is. I'm sure you guys have heard the phrase, never mix friends in business and business with friends. It's a very true statement. It almost happens all the time. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of businesses that have been successful and are still successfully being run with family and friends, but for some reason there's always some type of tension there when you're running a business with a friend, because people just take things the wrong way. We're all humans. Some humans are more sensitive than others, and that's just it. That's definitely a question that you should think about, because it could possibly happen. I pray that it doesn't happen, but it might happen. Last question here is number 6. So this is a question for you. Do you absolutely need to do business with your friend or family member? Or did you just think it would be an awesome idea because you guys both have the same interests? And this is a really important question, because from my perspective and what I've been through and what I've seen and what I've heard, I say don't do it unless you absolutely have to do it and you have no other option and you can't open up this business without this person, which I highly doubt, because it's very stressful. And like I said, are you okay to lose this relationship with this person? It almost always causes tension and the relationship never ends up being the same. So if you can avoid doing business with that family member or friend, I recommend just staying away from it. When you open up a business, it's very hard to find someone that has the same mindset as you for the business. It's very hard for someone to care and love the business and want to do the things that you would want your business. Basically, all I'm trying to say is it's hard to be on the same page with someone, and especially with a friend, because one thing with doing business with friends and family is it's easier for people to abuse you. And I've been in that place before, because they think that because they know you and they have a relationship with you, and basically when you're a friend or a family member, you're more forgiving, that they start to take advantage of you. For example, when I hired a friend, she was amazing, you know, she did what I needed her to do, but certain things that were unacceptable, I would have let someone go if I didn't know them. I couldn't do it to her because I felt bad. That's on me, you know, doing things based on emotion and other people's emotion, but it's just an example. So with a stranger, if I hired them and I said, hey, you need to be punctual and you need to be on time, and they continue to not be on time, what do? You fire them. But when it's a friend or a family member and you keep saying, hey, can you be on time? They'll say, oh yeah, I'll try to be on time next time, and they're still not on time, and they do that over and over and over again. Because it's your friend or your family member, you feel like you can't fire them. In reality you can, but you guys get where I'm coming from. You feel like you can't fire them, especially if that's going to be your business partner or your co-partner. You're going to be even extra irritated. If you start a business with someone like that, you're going to be so annoyed very fast. I say personally, just stay away from friends and family and starting a business with them, because I'm telling you, they will take advantage. If it's not the time management thing like I spoke on, it may be other things as well, and all it's going to do is build up resentment and hostility, and you don't need that in your place of work, especially when it's your own business. The whole point of having your own business is to have freedom. Freedom for finances, freedom for your time, freedom for your emotional, freedom for your mental health, freedom. You should never feel restricted, and you should never feel unhappy in a place of work that is yours, that you created. You have to control the energy. You have to control what is going on in your place of business, because that's one thing about business. You create it, so you are the one in charge. So just speaking on my personal experience, my journey, what I've heard, what I've seen, if you have a business and you're running it with a family member or a friend and it's going perfectly fine, I salute you, brother or sister. Okay, keep it up. I'm so happy for you. But on my channel, I like to spread realness. I like to show perspective, and I like to tell people what I've been through. So if it's working for you, great. If you still want to open up your business with your friend or family member anyway, go ahead. That's your choice. Just remember everything that I spoke about today, and just try to equip yourself properly for what's to come. The last thing I want to say is just make sure both of you guys know business does bring on a lot of stress. Learn how to handle your work stress and try to separate personal and work. Always remind them that this is not personal. This is what we have to do as business owners. Set the tone for each other, set boundaries for each other, so everything can run smooth. I hope you guys create your own successful business, whether that's alone or that's with your co-partner. Let me know in the comments if you are going to decide to open your business solo in the future or with a friend. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.